Okay, today we are playing a game on Ilios. We are in the Platinum SR range, and we will be playing Mercy the entire way through. And our current team composition is Orisa, Roadhog, Genji, Doomfist, Mercy, and Lucio. And let me just say that I love you as a friend because you included the team composition in the email, which to date I think only one other person ever did. It was 2 people tops that have ever done that. So I love you as a friend, like a brother, you know. So our team comes a little awkward because Mercy Lucio isn't exactly a lot of healing ever since they nerfed Mercy, you know, ever so slightly. But when you consider we're on well, the fact that the other person elected to pick Lucio is not that surprising, really, is it? And then, you know, we got Orisa Roadhog. That's fine. Classic tank combo, especially for well. And then Genji Doomfist. Who cares, right? This is post-nerf Doomfist, so he's a lot worse than he was, but I mean, you can still clap a guy and kill him before he knows what the fuck at the end of the day, so what more can you really ask for, right? No noise is coming out of the video. Let's just turn that up. There we go. So, very easy map to play Mercy on because all the other people get to go stand up there in the dangerous spot. And we can stand a little bit further back and just play around this corner and be really hard to kill. Biggest risk to us is somebody creeps up behind us or they go around the left-hand side and then our team just like doesn't notice it. Doesn't notice they're coming. Otherwise, we get to just have the time of our lives sitting back and healing people behind the wall. And now, we got a lot of, we got some static people on our team, and we've also got some mobile people on our team, which makes it so we've got a lot of people to bounce to in the middle of a team fight, which is also very good for Mercy, because the more mobile your team is, the more mobile you get to be. And we still have, like, the Orisa, who's usually going to be further back that we can go to in case things go terribly, terribly wrong. Minorly healing people of full health right there, which was, you know, a little awkward, but we basically don't do that for most of the game, so it's not the end of the world. We're pretty good about actually damage boosting people throughout this game, rather than sitting on them healing, which is, you know, a common Mercy issue, to just sit healing people who are at full health. Ooh, I'm not sure why we did that. Why did we go up this way? I guess we're trying to get to that person. We're trying to get to the Genji, I guess. Don't do that. Don't even try to get to that guy. He's way too far up, and there's bad men there. We don't want to fight. We don't want to go that close to the bad men. But we saw the bad men and then went, just kidding anyway, so we didn't exactly stick around. So we have Valkyrie, which is really cool. Orisa died over here. That's unfortunate. Convenient place to res them. Unfortunately, 2 of other teammates died right as we pushed the button. If we could see the future, then it might not be worth resing the Orisa, because half our team's dead now anyway. But, hey, turns out when your team can yank people into the well, it's alright. Because Roadhog yanked a guy in the well, and then Orisa yanked 2 guys into the well. So the fight ended up being pretty even overall. We had Valkyrie the whole time, but I wouldn't have used it for this team fight either, because, I mean, it looked like we were gonna lose, and, like, we almost did. Now we're going to use it because the rest of our team's actually regrouped, and we're going to try and push back on again. There's an argument to not use it, because a fair few of their team are dead right now, actually. They're missing like half their team at this point, but they will be regrouping soon at the same time, so we can use the Valkyrie to try and like keep momentum going and not have to like... Basically, we don't have to worry about it. Like, we use Valkyrie, hopefully we just win the team fight. No questions asked. So here, we swung really close to the Pharah while we were doing this, which we don't want to do. The Pharah ain't moving anywhere, right? She's pretty static at this point, so we can stay further away from the Pharah and shoot her. Does make the projectiles hit her, I suppose, a little bit faster, but also, right, if the Pharah figures out where we are quickly enough, turns and shoots us, we'll be really upset about that one. So I'm not too stoked about going up and hugging the Pharah, basically, while she's using Barrage. But we captured the checkpoint anyway. All went well. Somebody's back here touching the point. Lucio just used Sound Barrier, so He used it for not exactly at a great time, did he? Basically, he probably thought the round was going to end, and then it didn't. And now, oh no, we don't have it for this upcoming fight when we would actually like to have it. So, this is a pretty scary GA right here. There's a lot of scary things right next to this lady. The main reason I say this is mostly the fact Roadhog's coming around the corner with his ult going. So, that's pretty scary, because GA kind of stops you from getting pushed back from Roadhog's ult properly, so you can take a big chunk of damage when you fly, like, right up to a Roadhog using Whole Hog. But, we still won the fight. Capture the checkpoint. Doesn't matter. So, now we're playing on Ruins. That's the one, and our team comp has changed. Now we've got Widowmaker instead of Genji. We now have Reinhardt instead of Orisa, and I believe Lucio changed to Ana, because, you know, yeah, there's Ana down there, because we aren't on the pit anymore. So now that the other healer's Ana, that gives us a lot more freedom to just, like, damage boost people, because the other healer's a main healer now. So we get to play Mercy more like an off healer, and just kind of damage boost people. We do still, you know, we're still playing a healer, so we still gotta heal people, but having a main healer on your team gives you more leeway to just, like, pocket a person and just damage boost them a lot. Which, when you got somebody like Widowmaker on your team, who's a really good person to damage boost, it's nice. So, Reinhardt's way far in. Our Widowmaker just died. Got killed by the other Widowmaker, but she's died in a convenient location. We can res her. It's very, I'm very upset that Reinhardt took his shield away. Did we say anything? No. We are in a 6-stack with these people, so we should have asked Reinhardt to hold the shield up while we res this Widowmaker, because the Widowmaker got shot by the other Widowmaker. So the risk where you're playing Mercy is the other Widowmaker shoots you. So we should have asked Reinhardt to hold the shield up so we don't get shot. Or, if we don't want to do that, just go around this corner first. Go around this corner. Let's draw instead of pointing with the cursor like a dumbass. Go around this corner first, because we'll still be able to res around there, and we won't expose ourselves to the enemy Widowmaker, because she just shot this lady, so she could shoot us as well. We don't want to die, right? We didn't die, so we didn't get punished, which means we don't have to learn. That's my motto. But there's risk there, given that she did just get shot by the other Widowmaker. Roadhog died, can't res him. That's unfortunate. Sucks to suck, don't die. Look at that. Our res paid dividends, because now our Widowmakers killed their Widowmaker. Nice. So we've almost got Valkyrie built up, which is pretty cool. The way our team comp is, it's probably going to be a little unlikely for us to tether a lot of people in a team fight, so this is really sad, what happens right here. So we're standing this heat right here because D.Va's just do self-destruct. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. And yeah, you know, we're dead. Just throw ourselves into the enemy team to die faster. Our whole team died. Just wipe and reset. Roadhog, backing up, don't stay and fight, please. If you die, that's really bad, and you'll feed a lot of ult charge. He's not gonna die. Oh, no, he is gonna die. Yeah, he's died in a not terrible location, but other things are happening, so we can't really, like, take ourselves out of the fight to res him, but, like, and now everybody else is dying. So, that was just... He could have been out. He could have been out, no questions asked. I think we just almost got Earth Shattered. Yep, almost. Saw the Earth crack. So, Roadhog could have been out, but he was a greedy boy, and he stayed, and he died the ultimate price of being staggered right as we were regrouping. So, our team is regrouping again now. We've used Valkyrie for the start of the team fight. That's fine. You can basically Valk right at the start of the fight, and that's fine. Just go try and get people to go in with the damage boost or the healing boost, you know. Now, unfortunately, you know, the way our team comp is, and the way our team is as well, which is, you know, a bit of another issue entirely, but the way our comp is, it's gonna be difficult for us to actually damage boost a lot of people. or heal a lot of people at once, because Widowmaker's gonna be infinity miles away, right? She's gonna be all the fuck way over there. Doomfist's gonna be all the fuck way over there in the opposite direction to Widowmaker. Reinhardt, well, depends on how he is, but we can assume he'll be in the enemy team. Roadhog's probably gonna be close enough to damage boost as well. And then that's gonna kinda be it. Like, we're probably only ever gonna get 2 people, ideally. Like, maybe also they'll be just close enough to somebody like Anna to damage boost and heal as well, but like, not exactly big money, right? So we're not likely to get huge value out of Valkyrie, and we didn't really, when we used it, we basically were just tethered to only Reinhardt almost the entire time. So we didn't really get anything out of Valkyrie, but the way our team comp is, like, it's gonna be hard for us to actually get many tethers on Valkyrie. Especially on a map like this, where there are a lot of things that can break line of sight as well. Because, like, in that last fight, Roadhog was close enough to tether to as well, but he was in the fucking closet, so we didn't get to tether to him also. Now we got shot by Widowmaker. Such is life, unfortunately, sometimes. It was a pretty good shot, actually. We were kind of meandering, but like, that was a pretty good shot from Widowmaker, honestly. Yeah, we'll give her that one. So we used Nanoblade, but we're in a pretty bad spot already at this point, so Nanoblade isn't gonna work out super well. I didn't realize Doomfist changed to Genji, but that didn't really change anything about what I previously said about the ult thing, so, you know. So we lost that map, that's unfortunate. I don't think there was really anything we do about that one, which is often the story with Widowmaker, or with Mercy. Very different hero. There's a lot of situations where you're in as Mercy where you can't really affect the outcome of the game yourself, and that was kind of like, because like, if Roadhog goes off and dies like that in the fucking closet, and then the rest of our team loses the fight, consequently, and like a bunch of people get picked off, like, you can res one of the people that gets picked off, right, if they died in a convenient location, but when your team's doing shit like that, what can you really do, right? We tried to use Valkyrie to get our team to go in, they didn't really get any momentum going, we could only really tether to the one guy, our team was mad spread out, Roadhog's off playing his own fucking game by himself. Right, so, you know, life is difficult. This is the thing with Mercy, is that you basically just make the average skill of your team go up, relative. Like, you're an amplifier for the rest of your team. So, like, if your team is good, then you can make them excellent. If your team is only okay, you can make them slightly better than okay, right? Like, such is life, so you can end up in situations where there's not a lot you can do about it. So some of our team are dead over there on the point. Is anybody actually over there right now? Like, on their team? Our other healer is Lucio again, so that's sad for us. But I mean, we're on fucking Lighthouse now, so of course he is, right? Nobody is over. Oh no, McCree's in there. So that's gonna be a scary res, but it's okay. They've forced him off the back of the point. Trying to get the boy here. We decided to just take out the pistol and start shooting him. I would have rather kept healing Reinhardt. Personally, just in case McCree manages to walk through his shield and shoot him, or Reinhardt takes the shield down and gets shot, you know, like Reinhardt players are known to do. But I mean, it unlikely to matter that much in that situation. So our team is, yeah, we got a lot of people to bounce to during a team fight again, which is nice. This is a pretty good map to play Mercy on, because there's usually some pretty nice geometry you can play with, as well as, especially if you have somebody on your team like Doomfist, Winston, Pharah, you know, somebody in the air, because there's a lot of geometry you can use on Ilios generally. Not so much on Ruins, because Ruins is very unlike the other two maps. But, like, Lighthouse and Well, pretty cool maps to play Mercy on. As long as you got some mobile people on your team, or some up people on your team, you can usually have a pretty good time. That's usually when Mercy's, like, the most fun to play. Like, I enjoy playing Mercy under the right circumstances, because when you're in the situation where your team are playing decently, and you can just bounce to everybody in the middle of the team fight, just ping-ponging back and forth, and the enemy team are like, God, sit fucking still. God damn, this Swiss woman's too fast. That's when it feels really good to play Mercy. When you get to basically do, like, parkour. It's not really... It's kind of cheating when you can fly. You know, it's kind of cheating at parkour, but, you know, all the same. So, team fight ended up getting pretty awkward pretty fast. Can't really res Reinhardt because of the position he died in. Well, not so much the position he died in, more where the enemy team is right now. So a lot of people started focusing on us at this point. They figured out, well, the FAR is focusing us, and that's kind of enough, really, isn't it? So, oh no, that wasn't actually FAR that did a lot of that damage. It looks like it was D.Va. Things started going badly, and, you know, we tried to do some geometry to get out of it, but, we started losing the team fight, and it's, yeah. Once you start, it can be hard to stop as Mercy, unless you can, like, res the person to die, but there's no way we res that Reinhardt. So there, Reinhardt actually just killed himself to kill, Winston, so we've actually got, a chance to try and get some ground in here, because we're missing Winston, but they're missing their main tank, because we still have our main tank, who is Reinhardt. So they do have a Pharah on their team, which is super upsetting, for most of our team. So hopefully McCree can somewhat deal with that one. McCree's dead. McCree didn't deal with that one. We used Valkyrie. We could have tried to res McCree, I think. Because you can usually get away with a lot when you're actually using Valkyrie. You can get away with more reses than you'd think. Yeah, we could res him right there. But, like, we're also trying to heal all these other people at the same time. And then Pharah kills a bunch of people, so it's basically over. Like, when you're using Valkyrie, you can get away with a lot of reses because it's difficult for people to kill you through the regen. Pro tip also, if you're trying to revive someone and you're using Valkyrie, right? Just spin wildly while you're in the air. You'll look dumb as hell, but it makes it slightly more difficult to headshot you. So that can save you sometimes. And you know, people struggle to kill the Mercy when resing somebody when they're using Valkyrie. So, but at the same time, if your team are gonna die because you gotta res someone, it wasn't really worth it. The currently alive people are more important than the currently dead person. That person shouldn't be dead if they don't want to be dead, right? If you can heal them, great. But if you gotta try and keep alive people alive, that's more important. It's very unfortunate, isn't it, when you have to play a healer. I know. So D.Va's just used self-destruct. Oh, it looked like that. Oh, God. Yeah, it's basically the play. Oh, God. What a stressful 5-second period. So this happens, and I was like, oh, no, the GA might kill us here. Oh, no, we got it out. Okay. Oh, fuck. Jump over the edge. All right. Oh, I gotta come back up before the tether breaks. Whew. God, earth shattered. All right. Oh, we did it. We just barely scraped through. It's a brave play to jump off the edge to try and avoid the deadeye, but it was definitely the only thing to do in that situation. And you know he was waiting to shoot us as soon as we came back over the ledge as well, but Reinhardt earth shattered him. It got us just enough time to survive. So now we have Valkyrie. This is going to be the last team fight one way or another. We win or they win right here. So, yeah, just use Valkyrie right as soon as the team fight's going to start. And they start losing people right as they're coming in. They gotta run in to touch the point, but they're gonna die. They're all gonna die. It's just Soldier on the point. He ain't gonna survive on the point. Easy peasy. Won the game. We gotta play the game on that one. Do we see? Yeah, it looks like we see. Probably Pharah, right? Oh no, Orisa got 2 environmental kills at one point. No, it was D.Va. It was D.Va. She got the triple kill, didn't she? I'm surprised Orisa still didn't do it. She got a double environmental kill, didn't she? Is the gaming crash upon us? how games as a service has destroyed itself. I mean, we could have seen that coming from a mile away, unless we were a big company, I suppose, who didn't see it coming. But I don't think the gaming crash is upon us. It is true that gaming stock is down generally, but I don't think we're gonna go through like the video game crash. I don't think the industry can do that one again. And I'd never say never, I guess. Hacker breaks down 26 hacking scenes from movies and TV. Yeah, they're all lies. We all know that. He goes missing. His wife marries his best friend, who also wrote his life insurance policy. Alright. America's Most Evil Gangsters OG Mac episode. Okay. Explaining the Millennium items from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know where the fuck that's come from. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just fine, but I haven't watched it since I was like 12, basically. I do watch speedrunning, so that's fair enough. 5 video game Kickstarters that ran away with your money. Yeah, that's something I would watch. Top 10 secret laws explained. I'm not exactly sure what that means, because that could be lore or mechanics, right? And I still like Northern Lions, so that's still fine. But like, oh, we're all over the place today, aren't we? Anyway, so in the accompanying email, there was a question, and it was basically, it amounted to, I want to get into Diamond. What do you think the difference is between me, a Platinum me, and a Diamond Mercy? And to be honest with you, I don't think there is much difference based off this game. Like, I think we played about as well as we could do, really. In the email, it does say that I can't do the crouch jump, which might be the thing. You know, it's definitely easier if you can do the crouch jump, but it's not the end of the world. Like, it's unlikely that one piece of tech will be the thing that pushes you over the edge. I'm also really surprised the crouch jump hasn't been patched out at this point, because Blizzard fucking hates any kind of emergent mechanics or tech, don't they? Unless it was intended to be there, they don't like it. They want to take that shit out. So I'm surprised the crouch jump hasn't been eradicated yet, but I'm sure it's on the short list of mechanics to be killed. Heaven forfend people find something we didn't intend. That'd be terrible. No, I think that based off this game, there should be no reason you can't get into Diamond as long as you play consistently that well. It's just a matter of grinding it out, especially as someone like Mercy, where you are somewhat beholden to your team being halfway competent, because you do just, like, raise the average skill of your teammates, basically. So, if they're bad, you can make them mediocre, you know? If they're good, hey, now they're great. If they're bad, they're bad. But based off this game, there should be no reason you can't get into Diamond if you keep playing like as well as we did in this game. So, I don't think there is much difference, really. I suppose the crouch jump would be one thing that, like, a fair few higher-ranked Mercy players can do, but, like, it's hardly going to be the end of the world, because at the end of the day, knowing how to do one piece of tech isn't going to account for, like, positioning and game sense, so those are the things that actually get you to climb up. Any piece of tech you know and you can do will make it easier, but, like, as long as you know how to play the game, you know how to play the game. And based off this game, you know how to play the game. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think you just need to grind the games out. So thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them. Or just shitpost with us. And I hope you found the video helpful.